Have you ever sent kind of a lame or boring first text and immediately wished you could take it back? No. Your first text is crucial because it sets the frame for your textual relationship. Did you see what I did there? That nice little play on words? Never mind. Look, man, most guys send a very boring or average first text and the girl quickly loses interest. I once dated a girl who was very beautiful and she told me that one time she met this guy at the club and he was like the best looking guy there according to her, and he was at bottle service and he looked famous and high status and all of that, and they exchanged phone numbers, and then the next day he sent her a text, "Hey." And she said even just by that first text, she started losing interest. Like, okay, this guy must not be very intelligent. He can't think of anything better than hey. Now, I know that sounds really superficial and judging, but think about it. If a woman has a lot of options, she has a lot of guys texting her and meeting her on a regular basis, then she's gonna be looking for reasons to disqualify you. Don't let it be because of your first text. So whether you met her walking down the street or at a bar or club or even online, I'm gonna give you some of my best word-for-word text messages that you can use in nearly any situation, including my cliffhanger text. That's gonna get her really excited to see what you're gonna text her next. And I'm gonna show you how to successfully text her something naughty as the very first text, but you gotta be careful with that one. And I'm even gonna show you my killer sniper text that is so damn sneaky and hilarious, she will die laughing. And she'll be so compelled to text you back that you could text her this on her wedding day and she would still text you back. These texts will not only get the conversation started, but they're also gonna frame you as a fun and attractive guy and set you apart from all the other guys sending her lame and boring first text, which is gonna help you get the date before all of them. Before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I have a lot of other confidence and dating tips coming your way and I don't want you to miss them. And hit that bell notification icon so you get notified every time we come out with a new video. And make sure to watch until the end because I'm gonna give you a bonus, my free texting cheat sheet. That's gonna give you other word-for-word text messages to keep the conversation going, what to do if she doesn't text you back, and how to get a date quickly using less than 5 text messages. And quite frankly, just help you become a texting ninja, so keep watching. Now look, man, if you made a good impression in person when you first met her and got her phone number, then the first text doesn't have to be so original and unique and be like the best first text ever. Because hopefully, if you've been watching a lot of my videos, then she's already really attracted to you. Still don't send like hey or hey what's up, be a little bit more original than that. But the point is, just make sure you have a great initial interaction. And if you want my help or my team's help, we're happy to take you in the field and help you actually meet women in person in everyday situations, where we'll mic you up, we'll give you feedback, and we'll even bring in models and female dating coaches to help you role play the approach and help you really boost your confidence so that the next time you see a beautiful woman you want to approach, you'll be a super badass, attractive man that can sweep her off her feet. Now, one last thing before we get into the countdown, you need to know when to text her. So I created a whole video on when to text a girl after you get her phone number, or even if you met her online, and I'll put a link to that video down in the description, so make sure to watch that video after this one. But as a general rule, make sure to text her within 24 hours of meeting her. And the more memorable your interaction was, the longer you can actually wait. So if it was a short interaction, maybe you met her at the grocery store and it was just 2 minutes, it's not gonna be that memorable, but hopefully you're using the methods that we show you, and it'll, even if it's 2 or 3 minutes, it'll still be very memorable, but maybe just didn't do that good of a job. I would text her back within probably an hour or 2. Whereas if you went on an instant date with her and you were kissing her and you spent 2 or 3 hours together, you could wait a day or 2. It wouldn't be that big of a deal because you're gonna still be on her mind. But again, generally speaking, don't wait too long to send your first text. All right, number 7 is something naughty. This is a really great one, but it's all about the setup. You have to plant the seed or it's not gonna make any sense. And of course, you always have to be careful sending an unsolicited sexual text message, but don't worry, you're not gonna be sending her a naked selfie of yourself. Please don't do that as the first text. That would probably not work very well. So it goes like this. You get her phone number, you save it in your phone, and then you say something like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna text you something naughty, just so you know it's me. The reason I like this is because you'll see her reaction. It's either gonna be something like, ooh, okay, I like that. Yeah, send me something naughty. Or it's gonna be, that's a little weird. Either way, it's going to give you an idea of how naughty she is. Now with this one, you can't wait too long to send her the something naughty text. You should do it in about 10 or 15 minutes while the idea of you texting her something naughty is still on her mind. And you simply just text her the word something and the word naughty with a smiley face or a winky face. Do you get it? She thought you were going to text her actually something naughty like a naked picture or who knows what she's thinking, and instead you just text her the words something naughty. I've even had girls reply with, "I wish you would have sent something a lot more naughty than that." Again, it's a good way to find out how naughty she is. Number 6 is using callback humor. If you meet her at a bar or club, it should be a fun, playful interaction. It shouldn't be super serious. Therefore, there should have been some things that you laughed or joked about. All you need to do now is just text her something that relates back to that funny thing that you guys joked about. For example, maybe you and her role played that you were gonna get married in Vegas and find the fattest Elvis impersonator you could find, or something like that. Then you could either keep going with that marriage role play as your first text, or you could even send a divorce role play as your first text, like, "Hey wifey, I've been thinking and I don't know if it's working out between us. I think we should get a divorce." Make sure to use an LOL or a smiley winky face or some kind of emoji so she knows you're just kidding. It's all part of the role play. Here's another example. This is from my book, Turn Her On Through Text. Let's say you met a girl from England and she happens to be a nanny, so naturally you gave her the nickname Mary Poppins and you teased her all night long about it. Then of course the next day you would text her something like, "Hey Mary Poppins, don't forget to give your kids their spoonful of sugar today." So just notice how these texts are more playful and fun because most guys send really lame, boring texts, which makes the woman assume that he's lame and boring and that a date with him is just gonna suck. Versus you, who's sending her a few fun and playful texts here and there, not all the time, but she's at least gonna assume that going on a date with you is probably gonna be fun and playful and she'll be more likely to say yes to you. Number 5, cheeky texts. These are just some more fun, playful, one-liner, copy-paste kind of text messages that use a play on words. For example, "Hey crazy pants, too soon for casual text?" Or "Are you textually active?" Actually, I'm not super crazy about that one. I would probably send that as a second text if she didn't reply to my first text. I'd wait a day or two and then send her, "Are you textually active?" A better one is, "Hey, it's Matt. Guard this number with your life," which just sounds kind of confident and presupposes that your number, aka you, are very important. Number 4 is the endless options text. This one works great when you met a woman online, on Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, whatever app there is nowadays, because you don't want to seem like you're taking online dating that serious. Because if you do, it presupposes that you have no other options in real life. Because mobile dating apps for a beautiful woman, it's kind of like just a game. She's not taking it very serious. She goes on it once in a while just to see if there's any options out there, but she's probably not expecting too much. And you should have that same mindset. It really shouldn't be your number one source for meeting women. So this text I actually got from my friend Jesse, who has an amazing program on online dating and how to optimize your profile. So check that out. It's called Endless Options, and I'll put a link to it down in the description. The text is very simple. It's just, "Hey, it's Matt," or whatever your name is, "from The Thing," which is just kind of a playful way of saying, "Hey, it's Matt from Tinder," or "Hey, it's Matt from Bumble." But it just shows her that you're not taking online dating so seriously because it's like you can't even remember the name of the app. By the way, man, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed because we got a lot of awesome tips coming your way. I don't want you to miss them. And hit the like button if you like this video. Leave me a comment down below other first texts that worked really well for you, or maybe some text that didn't work well for you. And also follow me on Instagram. I'm dropping tons of value there, and I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM. All right, let's get back. Number 3 is the cliffhanger text. This one is really great for getting a reply back. In fact, I normally reserve it for sending it to a girl who hasn't texted back in a couple days or numbers that have gone cold because it works so well for getting a reply. It's basically just sending her an incomplete sentence where she wants to know what you're gonna say next. For example, let's say earlier today you met a cutie down by the pier. You could text her, "Hey, it's Matt. I think you have a confession to make, ... So notice the cliffhanger there. She's gonna be really interested and eager to know what her confession is. And then you could say something like, "I think you have a huge crush on a man you met earlier down by the pier. LOL. Notice how that's a little cocky, but it shows confidence, and plus you're doing it in a fun, flirty way. Number 2 is the sniper text. Oh my God, this works so well. You should be doing this every time you get a woman's phone number. And just like the something naughty text, it's all about the setup. Instead of you asking for her phone number, you have to give her your number. So just say, here, let me see your phone. I'm gonna give you my number. And then you take her phone. You can save your number in it if you want, but the key is to send yourself a text from her number that says, hey, you are so hot, signed her name. And then about 10 or 15 minutes later, text her something like, aw, thanks, you're not too bad yourself. Trust me, man, this one works so well. They always text back because it's just so damn funny and they're not expecting it. Number 1 is just recall her reaction. I put this at number 1 because it's the one I use the most, because it's not so gimmicky like some of the others. It's more normal and natural. It's kind of like callback humor, but you're not necessarily recalling back anything funny that you joked about, because if you met her during the day, it might not have been such a playful interaction as it would be at a bar or club. So instead of doing what everybody else does and say, hey, nice meeting you, stop using the word nice. It's so overused. Instead, say so random meeting you, or so unexpected meeting you, or so fun meeting you. And then just recall her reaction. Did she seem really startled when you approached her? If so, say it was cute how nervous you were when I said hi. Or it was funny how shy you were when I said hi. Or if she seemed really friendly and flirty like right away, then say that. Do you always flirt with cute guys at the mall? Or simply, are you always so friendly to guys that you meet? It's simple, it's intriguing, and if you made a great impression when you first met her, she will text you back. If you didn't make a great impression and you're not getting a lot of replies back from your first text, then it's probably not the first text that's the issue. It's the initial interaction. You're being way too friendly and platonic, and so she feels like she wants to reciprocate by giving you her phone number, but she doesn't feel any romantic feelings towards you. So if you want to master that, if you want to learn how to spark sensual attraction immediately and get her feeling desire from the moment that you say hi, then make sure to check out our live workshop schedule, because we have workshops all over the world, and we also have online virtual mentorship programs where we still work with you one-on-one and help you get this part of your life handled for good. I'll put a link to those down in the description. And if you want more word-for-word text messages so you know what to do when she doesn't text you back, and you want to know how to get a date quickly in a fun, flirty way so that she continues to see you as a cool, fun, confident guy, then make sure to download the free texting cheat sheet. I'll put a link down in the description and to the right of the screen. Make sure to follow us on social media. Hit me up on Instagram. I would love to chat with you and help you out. And join our free Facebook group. You can meet a wingman. You can post anything that you're struggling with. It's really an awesome community of guys helping each other out. And leave us a comment down below. I'd love to know of any other first text messages that you found work great for you. Other guys would love to hear from you. Heck, I might even use it and make a video about it. And let us know any really bad texts that you send so we can make sure not to send those texts. And if you've made it this far, then I know you like this video. Give me one of these. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss all of our other awesome videos that are coming your way to help you become more confident and really be the best version of yourself. I'm Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and I'll see you in the next video, or hopefully at a workshop soon.